Fidemaster John Curtis here. It's Saturday, 10:44 p.m. and I just played a really good game. I thought it was a great game anyway. It was against Salty Olives, and Salty Olives was from Norway. And I thought, well, I'll do what I tell my subscribers and followers to do, and that is I'll go to the chess.com analysis room. And I thought, just how well did I play? Was I just imagining it? Or let's see what the AI has to say. And I'll just show you here. The AI computer at chess.com gave me 92.4% accuracy, and my opponent had 83.1%, right? And my rating performance for the game was a whopping 2,600 rating performance for the game. So no doubt just hanging around Grandmaster Teddy has rubbed off a little bit. My opponent actually played at a rating performance of 2,200, despite being only rated 1,991. So Salty Olives, you played good chess, sir, but unfortunately on the day I was a bit more fortunate and saw a few good moves. Anyway, we'll get into the game. It's the Old Benoni. I'll just make sure you can see the board. Let's not make that mistake when putting the game out there for your YouTube enjoyment. So d4 was played. My opponent replied very active chess c5. It's a book move. I played d5 and he played d6. So we have this, excuse me, Old Benoni. I played e4. And my opponent, by the way, the AI said that my opponent outplayed me in the opening. He played g6, best move. And now I gave a check, bishop b5 check. White's got, if you look at the evaluation bar on the side of the board, White has got a small advantage. He played bishop d7. I thought that was a great move. And I played a4, but the engine doesn't like this move. So obviously the best move is probably to take the bishop. Anyway, he played bishop g7. And the engine still has white with a slight advantage. I played f4, and I've still got retained my advantage. He played a6, and I took the bishop. Engine didn't like that, took a little bit off me, but said it was an equal trade. So he recaptured with the knight, star move, best move, and now I played knight to f3, star move, best move. He played b5, and I was really impressed by that. I thought, now if I respond to his queenside activity with pawn takes pawn, he will just respond pawn takes pawn in kind. Then I've got to worry about the open file. So I made a conscientious decision to keep my tension in the centre and not exchange pawns and castle and complete my development. And the engine gave me a star move, best move. He played knight f6, good developing move. Engine gives him a star for that. White's still got the slight advantage according to the evaluation bar. And now it's up to me to find a good move. Well, I played pawn to e5, and the engine liked the move. And he recaptured with the pawn, exclamation mark. And I thought, hold on, I thought I'm doing well here. I've castled, I've got my pieces active, so I recaptured with the pawn. And I got a star move, exclamation mark for that. Then he played knight h4, knight h5, and this apparently is the losing move. The old story about the Springer am Runde bring Schunder. So the correct move, he should have played knight to G8 or something like that. Anyway, he didn't. So I played G4 and was given an exclamation mark by the computer. Now, it's one thing to have a one position, but you still have to win the game. So I played this move. It threatens his knight. Played knight takes pawn. Very active. And I thought to myself, well, I'm a piece up. It's logical to capture the knight. The engine didn't like it. He recaptured with the bishop, star move, best move. So I took his knight off. And I thought, well, I've exchanged a piece. I'm a piece up. And I've got several things, including rapid development with queen to f3, threatening a check. And I've got some play. I don't like the fact that the G file could possibly open up against my king. Not happy about that. Anyway, but we'll see what he did. He played queen to d6, and it's not the best move. It's an inaccuracy, and it overlooks an opportunity to threaten winning a pawn. So if you want to threaten winning a pawn, e6 might have been a better move. I'm not sure. Maybe not. e6 looks pretty terrible. I wonder what pawn the computer was thinking about when it said that. Probably queen to d7 might have been a bit better. I played queen to f3, and I thought to myself, well, this is a good developing move. I'm not concerned about him taking a pawn with check. Yes, he has two pieces attacking there with a check, but I thought to myself, his queen's not in front of the bishop, it's behind it. So his pieces are not coordinated, and he is a piece down. So let's see how he played. Well, he played bishop takes pawn check. Let's see if you can still see this board correctly. Yep, okay. Bishop takes pawn check. I've moved my king to h1 and got star move for the best move. He played castles, and then I thought to myself, well, I've got an active position, so it's logical to attack him. So I played bishop h6, and the engine gave me a star move, best move for that. My opponent then decided to try to attack me and defend his position. So he obviously can't do much against bishop takes rook. So it was in this position I thought to myself, why not just take a pawn off? Because after all, and I get a star move for this move, this simple move, pawn takes pawn. I'm going to show you just how quickly Black's defense crumbles. Watch this. He played bishop takes pawn, which looks logical because he's got to attack something. And now I played this move, which really kills him. It's rook takes pawn. Okay, now it attacks his queen, and he's got to decide, do I move the queen? What do I do? And he played rook takes rook. Apparently best move, but I just played bishop takes rook, star move, best move, and the evaluation bar says, well, it's all over. I'm simply threatening queen takes pawn check, right? Queen takes pawn check as a mating attack, and I'm also threatening pawn takes rook. So because I've sort of got his castle away from his king, he's in a total mess. And so there's virtually nothing my opponent can do. For instance, if he tries to save his castle, rook here, I just play queen takes pawn check, and the game plays itself, right? He's got to go in the corner, and as I say, he's just totally dead. I could play a good move here would be, because I'm stopping him getting a check, and I want to checkmate him here, a good move to just finish him off. There are actually two good moves. One is pawn here, where he can't stop the bishop check. See pawn here? Pawn here is a lovely move. It's a very sneaky move. And one move is pawn here, cuts off his bishop, c3. That cuts off the bishop's defense to the checkmate. The other move is just pawn here, and there's just virtually nothing he can do. Obviously, he can't take the rook, the bishop, because of the checkmate, and he can't stop the bishop check too. So it's just game over. Anyway, so 2,600 rating performance against the Old Benoni opening, and I was quite pleased with that. And just goes to show you the importance of concentrating in the opening on not worrying about pawn structure sometimes. Depending on the position, you've got to understand the position well. But just having a view of the overall attacking possibilities and keeping your pieces active, but more important, coordination of your pieces, because we all know from looking at this game that the opponent didn't coordinate his pieces correctly. So his pieces were discombobulated. His bishop was in front of his queen, and so he got a little check, but after king h1 he had nothing, and he was a piece down because he made that incorrect move, knight h4. He got punished immediately with that g5, and though it looked like, to all intents and purposes, the white king might be a little bit vulnerable, the white king was perfectly safe on the h1 square. Okay, so please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will catch you on my next video, and subscribe. Why not subscribe if you haven't subscribed? It's free to subscribe. And Grandmaster Teddy wishes you all the very best, and until our next video, it's bye-bye from me. It's goodbye from Grandmaster Teddy. Goodbye, and great to see you again. So bye-bye for now. We're going to end that video presentation.